The big Paradise update is less than a week away, and of course China already had this. So today I compiled a bit of a few videos that showcase some gameplay of Paradise, because I've not seen anyone else really have this. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys, and of course tell you what's going on and some interesting things I found along the way. And we're gonna see some gameplay of Hell, we're gonna see some rewards of Hell, we're gonna see the exchange store, and as well we're gonna see the rewards with their actual numbers. I thought it was a little bit more gold, but it's actually not even that much gold you're getting as a first place. But you know, let's watch the videos. Here we have the first video. This guy is a top 10 Thaymine player over in China. This guy's actually 1700 eye level, which is crazy. This guy right here bought some cube tickets off the F4 shop, and you can see there's a blue tier key, a purple tier key, and a golden one as well. You can see they're all the same tier cube tickets, but keep in mind China has not every single tier that we have, so we probably have more options to get and exchange keys as well. Because see, it's going to be either 2 tickets, 3 tickets, or 5 tickets for a golden tier key. So he's going to go up and grab himself the highest tier, the golden one, which you actually have not seen any footage of, which is kind of crazy. You can see actually this requires 1640 eye level. A lot of people are like, it's only 1580. No, you can see this one's 1640 eye level, which is kind of interesting. So how does Hell actually work? Super simple. You just choose one of the sides, and you know, if you get lucky, you can go down even further, and if you're unlucky, quote unquote unlucky, you get yourself your treasure chest. And it's super simple. It's literally like a super dumbed down chaos dungeon, because it's literally just one floor of mobs, and these are like super pesky mobs, so it doesn't really matter at all. Everyone can literally one-shot these. I think you're actually using your regular gear as well. You're not using the Book of Coordination for this one, and you can see that was it. That's the floor. But every time he goes down, you can see he's going down by X amount of floors. So this one, for example, went down by 5. He went 17 to 22. But I've seen very often, you can see right now he's already done. This was like some sort of puzzle, quote unquote. He's just like interacting with something. Now he goes from 22 all the way to, let's see. This one goes to 42. So he literally skips 20 floors. But you can see every time he chooses a path left or right, it is literally RNG if he actually finishes the key or if he is gonna get himself even deeper down. Let's see, he is this time again going down further. He needs to take down a little boss. 220,000 HP. It's literally whatever. Okay, he's at floor 81 right now. If he's lucky, he goes down 20 more, and he's at floor 100. Come on. This is going to be the first floor 100 we see. And another one of these cursed ones. Okay. So, the guy, by the way, you cannot see him. He's very happy right now. So, I guess he has spent a lot of money and he can keep going down. And he's maybe going to reach floor 100, which would be amazing because, oh, floor 98. Oh, it's not even 100. Is he going to reach 100 floor? By the way, I have only seen the start of this video. I've actually never seen the end. So, I don't even know what he ends up with. Not that you're like, oh, he's faking this for views. I have literally no clue if this guy's going to make it all the way to the end. He's not really like, go left, do we go right? Come on. He's gonna get 100. 100 will be like, it's not just 100 guaranteed. 100 floor 100. That's crazy. Okay, so this is the big boss. Another very, very, very easy fight, so you don't have to worry about it at all. So what is he gonna get from a floor 100 maxed out key 1640? So he has 3 chests to choose from. So let's quickly translate as well what is being said on these chests. Okay, I quickly went ahead and translated them. So this says Destruction and Guardian Stone box. This says Fusion box, and this says Accessory box, and these are all the highest tier boxes as well. So it's highest tier Destruction Guardian Stone box, it says highest tier Fusion Material box, and highest tier Accessory box. So I think you could probably assume that you're gonna get yourself accessories. I think he's probably gonna go for the Fusion Material. There's no way he's gonna go for the left or the right one, because you know these people in China have literally unlimited red and blues. I'll be honest, like with their packages they're getting from their, you know, pay to win store, they're literally swimming in those. So I think he's probably gonna go for Fusion Materials. He's right now sorting his inventory to make sure that he shows everything he's gonna get. Let's see. Okay, opening the box. What is he gonna get? He is getting 2,000 Oreos. Huh? What the actual 2,000 from 1 at 1640? Like it is a tier 100. It's a floor 100. Like this is probably a pretty lucky one. 2 Oreas. Guys, sell your Oreas, panic sell those. I am right now offloading all of them. I don't care. I'm literally, before we continue recording this video, I am selling all my Oreas. If you're getting 2k from one level, I am not keeping them. El Bozos, everyone preparing and like saving 20,000 Oreas. 1 cube, like actually 5 cube tickets, but still like one paradise key can give you 2,000 Oreas. What the actual? That's crazy. So this next video showcases a little bit of the menus of Paradise, and he as well showcases the exchange shop inside of the thing. So I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna skip through this video a little bit because there's like a lot of info. It's gonna be 2 chests right here, and these 2 chests will for 500 gold you can buy yourself an entrance key to hell, and these are the blue tier keys. So you gotta buy a higher tier key just for gold, but still 500 gold for 1 key seems actually pretty good. And you can see as well then below that you can go ahead and exchange yourself some other materials for these second keys, which are going to be the trial bosses. So the trial bosses seems to be that that's actually not even that hard to get the keys for, because you can see all of these right here. You can even buy them with silver up to 10, I think, a week. Later on he does. You can see right there. You can buy 10 a week. So that's actually pretty nice. So if you want to go ahead and try yourself the boss and you want to hit those leaderboards, you can at least just from buying raw with silver get another 10 entrances. Then as well, you can see the keys below there, but we already saw this in the other video as well. So what's actually cool to see, so you can see this is the first stage where you're gonna get yourself your gear, and then he's gonna go to the second stage as well inside a little bit. You can see some of the items on the right side, by the way, but these are not really too interesting in my opinion, because we just have to read them and get them whenever we get them, and these are super low tier items, so it's a bit whatever. But this screen is a lot more interesting. So this is the boss you're fighting. So the second stage, so you're gonna get yourself this ticket from either exchanging it for silver or of course from getting it from the first stage. So you can see at the bottom here there is gonna be percentages, and there is another reward chest. You can see every percentage gives you a little reward, and for every floor it's that way. So floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, etc. You can see these unlocking in like 6 days. If you go ahead and get the boss down 20%, you already get a reward. So even if you're not strong enough and you cannot kill the full boss, you actually get rewards from partially killing the boss, which is kind of cool. You can see it's just like equipment for Paradise. This one is slightly a little bit lower quality and is played in widescreen, but the reason why I took this video is because this actually showcases the rewards for the leaderboard, because this guy actually goes over every single thing, which I think is cool. So we'll start off with the first part, which is going to be the extra boxes. So you can see every time he goes up a tier, so this is top 10 players, this is the top 100 players to 31 players, top 30 to 10, 10 to 2, and top 1. You can see every time he goes up, the amount of keys you get every week extra is what you can see as well. So you can see 3 purple keys right there, then you get yourself 1 golden key and 3 purple, 1 blue. I don't know if he shows rank 1. Yes, he does as well. So 2 gold, 3 purple, 1 blue. So it's not like a huge amount of keys you're getting if you're a leaderboard player every single week. So if you really care about those final rewards, you don't really have to care about the intermediate week ones, but I would still say that it's kind of nice to get yourself some extra fusion materials, because we saw 2 of those yellows could mean another 4,000 fusion stones. So, you know, like I said, it's kind of crazy. And here we see the rewards. So he goes, like I said, goes over them pretty fast. But this is the first big one. We can see what the gold bar on the second tier was, which we actually thought was going to be 200k, but no, it's 100,000 gold. So you can see this is going to be the little player card as well. We already seen this though in our previous Paradise video, so this is nothing new, but we've not seen the rank 1 one. So of course going to go over that as well. There is going to be a few titles as well, which is cool. You get still a nice little star icon with a season attached to it. So I think that's actually pretty cool to see that people can get those titles, which is very nice. And he's just going to continue on to the next one. Let's just skip a little bit ahead because this guy's just yapping. Okay, there we go. So here we go. This is the rank 1 calling card. This one's actually very pretty. Nice purple, nice nebulas in there. Very, very cool. And then we saw for a brief second, it goes over it very quickly, but this big bar, you can see it vaguely here still in the text. So the big bar is 150,000 43,000 gold. Alright, so it doesn't go over the bottom rank, sadly, but you can see some of the calling cards right here. Let's go back a little bit so we can see the title abruptly. Season 1. So there's not an icon tied to this title. Of course, maybe this can change, but it seems that there's no icon in front of it on this title, which is kind of sad. And we can see here, same thing again over on this one as well. It could be that it's just a different one, but yeah, we'll not see it. And the reason why it's not really showcasing the other awards is because this guy is a top 10 player. So I guess he's just not interested in what's below top 10 because he wants to get top 10. But yeah, I still think it looks pretty cool. And the rest of this is he's actually going to do a few of the Paradise runs. So this showcases the other side of the Paradise. So it's not all rainbows and sunshine because sometimes you don't even get that much. So he's going to do 2 low tier keys. So I'm going to skip ahead a little bit because, like I said, it's a little bit lower quality. So he seems to go from floor 17 to 36 right here. And we'll continue a little bit more, goes from 36 to 41. And then ends up at 42. So his 42 is his big reward. He's going to open up this chest. And he is getting a ton of red blues and 100 leap stones. So this is not fusion materials. This is not gold, because we've seen some big ones. We've seen a screenshot of like 24,000 gold. We've now seen the big 2,000 Oria chest. But this is another one showcasing that this person is only getting 100 leap stones and like a few thousand reds and blues, which of course still is nice. I'm not saying it's a bad reward. Definitely not. So he's going to get himself 43,000 shards. So this is a tier 4 one, by the way, because you can see by the reds and blues. So he gets 50 reds, 360 blues, 7 leap stones, 43,000 shards. So I'm assuming this is a shards chest. So yeah, like I said, this shows the other side of the key. So you can get really lucky, you can get yourself a mega Oria chest, but you can get really unlucky as well with a blue key and just not get anything that great. So what I see from the exchanging, in my opinion, it's better to, way better in my opinion, to exchange the big one than it is to exchange the small one. So if you are exchanging cube tickets for any keys, I would just say go for the golden one and do not go for the blue or the purple one, because it seems in comparison not really worth it, because this is 2 cube tickets versus 5. And I think, like, rewards wise, I think it's just not worth it. So yeah, guys, that is gonna be the Paradise in a nutshell. Am I excited for this? Yes, I am. This actually seems pretty nice. It doesn't seem like a huge drag, and it seems as well that if you don't really want to interact with the basic Paradise system, so the Chaos Dungeon and stuff, you don't really have to care, because the diving into hell seems, it's nice just with the keys that you can get. And of course, if you do a little bit, everyone is guaranteed 3 keys. So I think you can literally just defeat 1 boss a week. If you really don't want to interact with it, you can just convert your cube tickets and then enjoy the big rewards. So okay, I think, guys, that's gonna be it for me. If you guys did enjoy, I would highly appreciate a like down below, guys. Subscribe if you're new. Of course, if there's any other info I missed, share down below in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and see you guys again soon for another video. Take care.